1, 18, 60,000. They're just numbers, but they can mean so much. Sometimes they're the difference between life and death. Hi, I'm Wendy Rieger. Many of you know how much I love helping animals, but what you may not know is that our city's rescue organizations made major changes this year. In February, the Washington Humane Society and the Washington Animal Rescue League came together to become the driving force in animal welfare. For the past century, the groups worked side by side, serving our community, but they knew they could do even more if they came together. Now they're helping more animals than ever before. But don't take my word for it. Here are the numbers. 60,000 animals served, 18 community programs and services, 20 on-site medical staff, 1,500 emergency calls answered every month. One organization with more medical staff, combined resources, and expanded behavior and training programs so they can better serve our community. None of this would be possible without coming together. To show you just how much more effective WHS and WARL are now, I'd like to introduce you to 3 special alumni. Meet Daisy, the inaugural transfer of the combined organization. Daisy was a 4-month-old puppy with a broken leg when she was surrendered to the Washington Humane Society. She was transferred from WHS to WARL's medical center the very day the groups combined. In spite of weeks in recovery, Daisy kept her spirits up. She went to a foster home for continued socialization and was a star at adoption events. At one such event, Daisy met her match. Like so many innocent animals, Kylo's journey begins on a cold city street. Last January, he was found tied to a fence, shaking and terrified. Luckily, WHS-WARL was just a phone call away. While Kylo wasn't a social butterfly, staff soon realized there was a lot of personality packed into that 8-pound body. It was clear he had endured a pretty big trauma. In addition to surgery for a broken femur, he needed countless bandage changes, x-rays, and medications. Without WHS and WARL's combined contacts and resources, Kylo's surgery would not have been possible. He likely would have lost his entire leg. After 5 weeks at the shelter, he was on the road to recovery. He went to his foster home, which became his forever home, where staff continued monitoring his medical needs. He's now a happy Marylander with his own WHS alumni brother. This past April, 3-month-old Princess Jazzy was spotted wandering around DC. With guidance from WHS-WARL, adopter and donor Tracy Rutnick brought her safely to the shelter. When Jazzy arrived, she was checked for a microchip, vaccinated, and treated for an eye infection. And when no one came forward to claim her, she was put up for adoption. Even though adoption is easy and affordable, not everyone plays by the rules. On April 23rd, a woman came to the shelter to see kittens. And instead of going through the adoption process, she grabbed Princess Jazzy, and in the blink of an eye, she was gone. Metropolitan police officers brought Jazzy back safely. Without the combined efforts of the police, WHS, and WARL, her story might have turned out differently. A few days after her rescue, Princess Jazzy found her forever home and is doing well. These are just a few of the many animals this organization helps every day. They're not just a number. They're our fellow DC residents. They're family. So, let me ask you, what's your number? How much can you spare for animals like Daisy, Kylo, and Princess Jazzy? With your help, this newly combined organization can help more animals and change more lives than ever before.